I feel like I'm on the holodeck again.
And as I told you one time before, you are the holodeck. So it's all kind of wispy, ephemeral smoke and mirrors. And yet the appearance of the solidity of the appearance, I mean, that is the amazing part of it, is it looks so solid and real. And you know, we identify ourselves with as an object, a body, that's an appearance only. But when we identify ourselves at it, you know, you poke the body and there's a lot of pain. And it becomes my pain without our thinking about it. That is, to me, that is the amazing, incredible phantasmagoria of, I mean, there's no word in English for the Sanskrit word Maya. Closest word is illusion or dream.
So almost a self-entrancement without a self.
Yeah. We're talking about hypnosis with no hypnotist in one of these meetings. But there's no one doing that, and no one did that, and no entity hypnotized itself. And it's interesting to watch the mind try to get a foothold. But it's dancing in empty air.
Well, the mind here gets extremely panicky and overwhelmed and wants to run in the opposite directions. Like, why am I here? Why am I listening to all this? Help! Yeah, get me out of here.
Get me.
What am I doing?
Yes. Yes, because the thing that is longed for and dreaded is our own absence.
Boy, is that a paradox.
What you are is a pattern of energy. Believing itself to be solid and separate only in ignorance. That's the dream. You're dreaming. You're dreaming that you're awake and talking and listening on the phone. So am I. We all are.
The collective aspect of that is sort of mind-boggling as well.
Well, only in the idea of entities could there be the idea of collectiveness. Collection of what?
I would say information nodes on a cosmic mainframe, but I'm going to defer on that.
Well, yeah, okay. I'm glad you didn't say that, and then you said that, and then you said I defer on that.
I'll put the.
Is that what's called a non-denial denial?
Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna say this, so I'm gonna disclaim it.
Did you ever? You must have worked in the Pentagon for a while.
No, but I had that mentality. Mostly it's plausible deniability.
For those that you don't know, Rich is ex-Air Force. That's why I made the allusion to the Pentagon.
Yeah, many years ago, or many nows ago.
So let's really get after the thing that is really at the heart of the matter, which is there anyone on this call who is suffering?
Well, as I mentioned, when I got on the call, there is an experience of very unpleasant stuff going on, and I'm listening.
You're terrified.
Yeah.
Good.
Panic. And yeah.
Panic? Oh, excellent. Really, that's excellent. Bring it on. The more the better. Because, have a look right now, Marina. What is it that's terrified?
the mind doesn't understand.
What is it
Mind
that's...
is...
Well, no, what is it that's terrified? What exactly is it that's terrified? Where in you is the terror?
Well, what I've been looking at is where in the body the I idea resides. And it seems in the center of the chest. I feel it.
You feel an energetic presence of contraction there, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
I feel contraction.
Now, so you label that energetic feeling of contraction to be the I or the self, but do you know that, or is it simply an assumption from something you read maybe from Ramana or heard?
It's just something that these are concepts. These are concepts.
All concepts. So without a concept,
I'm trying to grasp, right?
Without a concept, what's happening? You can't even describe what's happening unless you go into concepts.
No. Absolutely not.
There's a movement of energy and then a labeling of that with concepts. What you are is that which observes the context, interimly speaking. What you are is the awareness that observes the concepts that arise. Just take a step back and notice that the awareness is never gone. Concepts come and go. Movements of energy come and go in a body-mind organism. What never changes? Take up your stand there.
It's been happening.
Well, it's never been happening because there's no been. There's only now.
It is happening. It is happening.
And where is the me that it's happening to? Can you find one? The I am you know, that's certain. The I am this or that is totally false. If you look for something apart from I am itself, you can't find such a thing, can you? Having a look for yourself. Where's the me? Where's the me that says, I'm afraid? See, I'll give you a good definition of upset. It's a real or imagined threat to survival. Right now, is there any real threat to the body-mind organism, Marina's survival? Is there anyone there holding a gun in your face? Is there any real threat to your survival right now?
Of course not.
Then all there is an imagined threat to your survival. And what is it
Well,
that's...
it's not conscious. It's just there's a reaction happening. It's just happening, a reaction.
Reaction is happening to whom? Now watch. If I say, who's the reaction happening to, automatically the concept delivering mind will give you, it's happening to me. Did you notice?
That's how I usually go. Who is it happening to me, and what am I?
Who is it happening to me, and what am I sounds very much like a series of mantras that you're repeating. This is much deeper looking than that. It's that the mind wants to keep this on a superficial level to avoid being found out to be the fake that it is. So look deeper, look directly, look without thought at what you are, where you are, where's the me. Looking without thought, where's the me. Look without concepts, where's the me. And just know any answer you can come up with is a concept, isn't it? And you are not a concept. The only thing that was ever born was a concept of me or I or myself. What you are is the unborn being, awareness, aliveness. And if you start from that direct, brute fact of your inescapable being, you're 99% of the way home. Because you're actually already home. All that's happening is a belief that you're not home. Ramana Maharshi said it once. He said, about the only thing there is to see is that you've got a concept that you're not enlightened. Drop that concept. You're already enlightened. Can't escape enlightenment. Now, ain't that some good news? Anyone?
It's adding by subtraction.
What's the square root of minus 0?
Well, Charlie, as you could probably see in the correspondence for the last week or so, the suffering is primarily related to son and daughter-in-law. You sort of addressed that, but it's sort of like I'm on fire all the time.
Oh, yeah. The root of all suffering is the belief in other. With the I comes other. The essential delusion is subject-object. I and other. So, when there is a belief in an I, there will be a belief that there is an entity called a son-in-law or daughter, whichever. And then there will also be a belief that those entities ought to behave in the ways you approve of. Guess what?
Now that is dead on. I haven't looked at it that way.
Yeah. So first you have the belief that there's a you, and then you have the belief that there are others, which we call sons and daughters, and then you have the